My name is Tessa Cortegas. I'm from Lanzarote, representing the Netherlands, and I'm here to race IRONMAN Italy Emilia-Romagna. I started to do triathlon about 6 years ago, after a long break of not competition from ice skating and cycling. I felt I needed another goal, another challenge, keep doing sports. After winning Ironman Hawaii in my age group, there was nothing more left for me as an age grouper, so that's why I turned pro. During the pandemic, I raced my own Ironman on Lanzarote to raise money for a pool hoist for SwimLab International. SwimLab International is a company that works with disabled kids in the pool, and they work in the center where I train on Lanzarote. They used to carry the kids in and outside the water, and they really needed a hoist, a pool lift to get the kids in and out. So now that hoist is on the side of the pool where I swim every day, and it feels pretty amazing. After racing World Champs in Utah, I didn't really have a plan, so I just looked at the calendar. I came out here in Italy. I didn't really check the course before I actually decided to sign in, and then I saw it was flat, and I thought, well, but that might be nice to see how I will race on a flat course, because it's actually the first flat race I will do. I hope I'm going to be fast on every part, but yeah, I think it's going to be a PB.
Hi, I'm Chantelle Ster. I'm from the UK and I'm here to race Ironman Italy this weekend. Feeling good after racing Ironman Ireland. Quite a different race to this one, with a pretty savage hill in it, but I had an amazing swim coming out of the water first, and then had a pretty decent bike until the end where it tailed off a little bit, but I feel like I've recovered really well, and I'm really looking forward to racing here this weekend. Typically, I go to races a lot on my own. I have been very lucky this year in that my family have joined me on race day or the day before. I don't think I'm the best person to be with the few days before the race. I'm a little bit strained. It's probably the best way to put it. But I also love racing when I know other people on the course, so that's been really nice as well for the races that I've done so far this year. I think particularly for Ironman, it's such a long day that at the end it's always great to have someone to take your bike away and carry your stuff. But no, it really does help when you see them out on the course, just lifts you a little bit. Yeah, so 5 things people probably don't know about me. My favourite colour is yellow. I buy pretty much everything that I can see that's yellow. My latest purchase was a pair of yellow shoes. I used to be a rower when I was a teenager and rode for Great Britain for a period of time. I got married earlier this year, and everyone still seems to have an issue working out whether I'm still Chantelle Cummings, Chantelle Ster, or even Charlotte Ster, which is my sister marrying my husband, which is all very weird. I am a bit of a coffee snob. My biggest weakness is probably being too nice. I am definitely looking to progress further up the podium. But yeah, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't going for one of those top few spots, and you know, my dream would be to clinch that top space. So we'll see what happens on race day. Fortunately, the rain's coming, so that's in my favour.
My name is Lisa Maria Dornawa. I'm 30 years old, I'm from Austria, and I'm here to rock Ironman Italy Emilia-Romagna. Yeah, that day for me was awesome, because I had no expectations because there were so many other good athletes like my role model and a good friend Emma Palland. I was on the front of the race in my hometown. It's just 1 hour away from my home, so it's my home race. For me it was unbelievable to be at the front of the race at a 70.3 with that field, so yeah. Going to full distance, going to Ironman was harder than I thought. Yeah, the hardest part was definitely the nutrition for me. It's so different than to 70.3 and I made many mistakes there. Yeah, and then for me the hardest part is always the marathon. It's not the swim and not the 180k bike, but the marathon for me. So I really like Italy and it's only 5 to 6 hours away from my home. I can go here with the car and not by plane, so I think it's very easy for me to go here. My goal for the weekend is to have a good race in all 3 disciplines. I will do my best from the beginning and then we will see. I wish I could do a good marathon in the end. So, and then I will be satisfied.
Hello, my name is Faran Jimenez. I'm Operations Director for Italy and Spain. Ironman Italy is a super special race because first of all the region is really capital of the triathlon. They have welcomed our event for more than 5 years now, and the course is absolutely special, very fast course for all athletes, really good also for first timers. All in all we are more than 3,000 if we consider all the police involved, all the authorities, all the volunteers, civil protection and everyone that is more or less involved in the event. So one of the biggest challenges is to get full road closure for 2 days in a row. We close more than 20 kilometers of a highway. And that, of course, is not something that every race can do. And the way we do it is just thanks to the big commitment from the city and the region. That's one of our biggest points. The idea of the finish line here in front of the Fantini Club was to provide athletes with an incredible finish line experience together with their crowds in front of the sea where they have started the journey. And this idea of the 2 towers is a bit of the Italian touch that we were willing to bring also for a special and iconic picture here at the finish.